guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is currently Assemble with Care, which is a game that I have not yet played, but it came out fairly recently. Or maybe it came out a long time ago and I'm thinking that it's recent.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Okay, before we get into it, I wanted to say, I didn't know that she was gonna talk. I remember when this game went viral and everybody was playing it. Some people are still into this game. I need to pick up the suitcase.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
Are you gonna tell me what to do?
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this. My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work. Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish. My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style. My passport. Not many blank pages left now. I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service. Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl. and a voice she was longing to hear.
Welcome to Bellariva. Oh, this is a lot. How many chapters are we? 10?
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
I like her eyeshadow.
I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, hello? Is it this? I'm supposed to just figure out.
Why did you do that?
It helps turn it.
How did you do that? I didn't see.
With a pencil. What's the problem with this? Can I flip it over? My goodness. I'm so bad at this. No? Okay. I can't do anything else with that. That's what I was trying to do.
Still not working. Something else must be wrong.
Did I turn the power? It says power. I need to put the batteries in. How do I flip this over? Oh, okay.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Hello. Be back. Thank you. I need this to go here. Oh, no, put it back. Hello? No! I feel like I'm in an anti-gravity situation.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
I could do something with that.
I I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Good night, my darling. Oh, these are kind of fast. Oh, there's more though. I just want to know. I just want to know how many, so I can like gauge these. These take about 5 minutes ish. So it depends on how long I take, but I just want to know how many. Because if I can do this in a day.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Sure.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Oh, we'll see. Oh, crap. I'm not even... Okay. How neat do I have to do it? How much glue do I have to put?
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
We'll see right now. I'm trying to be neat. There's no way to actually be neat with this. What is this? Oh, okay, that's what he's standing on. I like the tea. Does it really matter how much glue I put? Like, I'm trying. I'm trying to do this how I would do it in real life, and I don't think actually. What is this? What is this? Okay. So it's not this part, it's this. Squish, squish, squish.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
They do need to start making manuals for kids. Looking good.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Well, did you make something of yourself, or?
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
That's nice. Interesting.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Okay, so I'm from the age where we didn't have rotary phones. But as an old Gen Zer, I have played with family members' old rotary phones that were not connected to the wall. So I don't know if I can fix this, but we'll see. Because I don't even know it's broken. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Oh, what the heck? Okay.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't afford to replace it.
Okay. Oh, one of them's kind of just... But isn't that just for the ringing? Like, that one's broken, so right, we put on a new one. We got this back in there. Ding, ding, ding. Right, but now... I need to find where this goes. I could just open this right there. Yeah. And it looks like... Okay, I didn't ask for all of them. Okay. And this has to get out. And this one gets put back in. And this one goes to here. And this one goes to here.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Got this back. Goes in there. I like the mechanics of this a lot, even though it's a little wonky. One
screw somehow. When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
Why? You don't want to call your sister? What's going on?
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I didn't think so, because she couldn't even be like, she was like, seasoning, I think, is what I'm calling my sister for.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Aw.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Absolutely, but how are you gonna pay me? Because you don't even have money for your shop. But I understand, because like it's hard. Call me.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Maybe it's about time. I'm doing you a favor. Oh, nah.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
Oh, nah. Okay, but she has to be the shop lady's sister, but I'm not liking this whole if I had someone better vibe.
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
And the attitudes are different.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
You know, they gave me a little thing. Yeah, as long as y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. Please, I'm trying to turn it. Oh. Uh-oh. Just taking apart the whole camera. Probably don't need to. Oh wow.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Excuse you? Can't stand rude people, bro. Your crab's broken. I wonder why.
If I used the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Oh, wonderful. Whoa, the sensitivity is crazy. Okay. Perfect.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Was that the only thing keeping this piece in place? No. I want to rotate, thank you. Please. Didn't want to do that. Hello. I want the rotate. And by the way, you don't even got a battery up in here, so I don't know what you thought you was fixing. Or how you thought you was taking pictures, but you're not. You don't even have film in here.
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, film. Where the film at? You don't even got film, but you got a lot to say.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. It put my disposable to shame.
I bet your disposable still got film in it though.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
That's what I'm saying.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
Yeah, but it's a small town. You probably don't have that.
She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
How she took test shots, she doesn't have film. I'm confused.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
I might have hit the button too quickly.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
True.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Alright. I know nothing about this. There's a little boxy box. It's probably that. No, there has to be a... This has to go here. This doesn't go here? I can't do anything with this. I can take this and put it over there. I can take this and put it over there. That's not where it goes. What is this? I can't put that in there. Oh. Oh. It has to stick on somehow. Okay, here that goes. This goes. No. This goes here. Okay. I guess there's always a coffee or tea in the middle because I like to have that kind of thing too. I want that to be my branding, hence the name, like my username, but gotta figure that out. Okay. What is some things were coming up anyway? Right. And then if I do this, press the button, bang.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
How am I supposed
Great
to
idea.
do that?
I think I
Right.
have a spare part that could do that.
Alright. She made me build this whole thing, by the way, to take it apart again. Just saying. I should have known we have extra wires for a reason. I hope that's the right direction. Is that the part you wanted to play?
It still needs something else.
Okay.
Maybe we can add one of these.
What kind of shop is this? She said that she was making me coffee. Why would it be ice cream? Why would it be pizza? Alright, so it's gonna go right here. It's gonna have to go like right here. This is still very soothing. I'm just, I have to open this 500 times. Oh. Technically, the order should be something going on here. That's not what I asked for.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
What do you mean? I already screwed everything together. Where'd my mouse go?
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Helena?
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
It's not your shop, though.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
I didn't choose the ice cream, I chose the drink one. But okay. I made the wrong choice, that's my bad. Everything is illuminated. Oh, a Game Boy.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house. I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Of course. So this is the 7th one, and there's 13 with another level that's like named a star or something like that. So I think I'm gonna go halfway. Seems like the halfway point. So I'm gonna finish this and then cut the video off there. And then the second video will have the second half of this game. But let's see. So first of all, you broke the screen. And you broke the button. Got it. I didn't. Okay, I thought. Okay. Do I need to fix anything in here? There's stuff in here broken too. Do I actually need this one? What's this one do? What's this? Okay. I don't want this anymore. It's all busted up in the middle. Where did these go then? This one goes here, and this one here? I don't think so. Oh, I should have paid attention. Oh. I think they did cross. Well. cross. They cross. Do I need it to cross? No, not really. Okay. Or I don't need to uncross them. That part doesn't look too bad at the moment. I need to get these things somehow. Thankfully, I've never had to actually fix one of these this in-depth. Okay, now I understand. I have to take everything out. Yeah. Okay. Now, for this one, same thing. Can I need this piece though. Let's see if I put it back in the right order. What game is this? Forest Adventure.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Let's see. Pop and play. That's hilarious.
Can you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Look, there's a little thing. You probably gotta beat this whole up. It's giving Pokemon. I caught someone on now. Said congratulations though.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
Why would he think that?
Because, well, I kind of dropped it really hard at the wall.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think, had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view? I was so focused on the adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.